We were massively outnumbered. Didn't have a chance. The old monk hid Richard and I in a secret chamber. He was scared. Didn't think he'd make it. He told us something we were to remember at all costs.
And what was that?
He said, "The door is guarded by 2 dragons, Yao the Strong and Zhao the Wise. Zhao, the mother, is twice as old as her son, Yao." Something like that. Anyway, he made it, along with Richard, but I took a bullet and wound up here. I only realised then why we were overrun. Nazis put up a better fight than bandits, I guess.
What happened to Richard?
I assume he and the monk made it to the chamber, but I really don't know.
So Richard might still be there?
Maybe, if they had some supplies. But he might even have made it out.
Well, whichever the case, I'm going to find him. That chamber. Where exactly is it?
In a kind of courtyard. There's a secret mechanism on the west wall.
Right. What are the Germans doing here anyway?
They found something very exciting in the monastery. But I haven't the faintest idea what it is. In any event, it's important enough to the boss around here, that Countess von Hagenhilt, to slaughter innocent monks. They kept asking me how to open the secret chamber, but I didn't give them anything. I suppose whatever they're looking for is in there.
You mean you didn't tell them anything about this dragon code?
No, not a word.
Okay, I'll find something to unlock the cuffs.
Might I suggest the key?
No shit, Thomas. So it's on him or the uniform, so...
The explosion knocked him out, but it takes more than being engulfed by flames to kill a monster like him. A Nazi uniform.
Well, I expected you to, actually go look in it, but...
Not really my size, but what's this in the pockets?
A tape reel? Seriously, he's carried... Okay.
A Nazi uniform.
Yeah, okay.
The German soldier's keyring. A taped recording of the interrogation.
Okay, well...
Perfect. The smallest key fits. The cuffs are open.
Thomas, let's get out of here. Can you walk?
No.
I've had better days.
Maybe you better hang here until I can find us a way out.
I'll check out the trucks. Get out of here in style.
As if you... Oh, just Thomas. Okay. I kind of wanted to use the handcuffs on German soldier in case he wakes up. That would probably be a good idea.
I'll put the uniform on first. Blend in with the locals.
Okay. Wait, that should actually mean that we can open all these doors now, right? And we can go over here. Yes, we can. There is, however, nothing. Okay. Well, clearly it wants me to put Thomas here first, so...
Hey, yeah. I can just drag Thomas out of here. I can hide him in the back of the truck. If we make it past the gate, we're home dry. Okay, Thomas is hiding in the back of the truck. If my luck holds, then the key's in the ignition.
Oh boy.
Hey, what are you doing there, Junge? Oh, another one caught the bug. It's this weather. I've had a cold this entire time.
Yeah, can hardly speak.
Don't worry about it. You wanted to go to the monastery, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Did the men up there order another truck? At this time of the day? I've told those fools 100 times that I will not allow a convoy to drive up there at this time of the day. They better learn to stick to the rules. No truck leaves the base after 1600, unless they've made a find of utmost priority up at the monastery. What's all this about anyway? What needs to be picked up so urgently?
Well,
what did they say on the radio? Whatever, I just need the military assignment form, filled out in full. Have them give you one in the radio room. If the finds are particularly important, I can send you up with a truck. I'll be in the barracks. But don't come back unless we're talking really important finds. Otherwise, we'll have it picked up in the morning.
Very well. Radio room, form, and important find. Off we go.
Oh, there we go. Controls back. Just don't try and open a door, because you'll just say it's locked, but use the key.
It's always the last key, isn't it? Doors open.
Well, if you were smart, you would not have used the smallest key, which works on the handcuffs. So it should have been the second to last.
Thank goodness. Nobody here.
That is indeed a bonus. Let's see what we're dealing with. Pencil. Yeah, I would have totally missed that.
There's a pencil on the floor. Messy Nazis.
And a form. Great
These
combo.
papers here look like the special assignment forms the guard was talking about. I'll take one with me.
List, tape recorder. Definitely use that with the interrogation. Okay.
It's a list of sacred Asian artifacts. That must be what the Germans are looking for at the monastery.
So I'm guessing on the interrogation he's going to name one of these items and I'm supposed to remember which one. Fuck. Damn it. Let's try and fill in whatever we can.
Which of these list entries is important enough to make the guard approve a special trip to the monastery?
All of them, right? Should be all of them, because... Oh, damn. That's probably not.
I filled in the form with one of the lost objects. If it's important...
Can I just remove that form? Because it's probably incorrect.
I love forms as much as the next guy, but I really don't think
I'm sure it's incorrect because I just guessed, considering I just figured I could grab another, but oh well.
Here's the form. What, you're bothering me with this? Tell the men at the monastery.
Yeah, I figured as much. I clearly have to listen to the tape, so let's do that.
Let's hear this recording.
After 2 hours of traditional marching band torture or oral discomfort treatment, I continue to question him regarding Object 28. He continues to claim he has no knowledge of the item in question. Object 28 is vital to the success of our project. Further questioning scheduled.
Object 28? What project? Cheeky Nazis.
28. That is the Eye of Conjure. Okay.
A man can never...
Oh yes, a man can.
Okay. Which of these list entries is...
Eye of the Conjure. Okay.
Here's the form. What? Teufel, what a find! Frau Hagenhild will be thrilled. Los, what are you standing around for? Start the truck and head up there. Zu Befehl.
We can't get any higher in the truck. You'll have to continue on foot from here.
How far is it?
800 meters, maybe a kilometer. The path forks halfway. Head to the left to reach the side entrance.
Okay. You head back down the pass with Kim. Try to make it to the Indian border. When you get there, contact...
Hello?
Yes?
This is one of your terrible jokes, right?
What do you mean?
This is the second time you've tried to palm me off. You're sending me away with a complete stranger? Sorry, no offense.
None taken.
Kim, I've known Thomas for a long time. He's not about to sell you for a camel. I, on the other hand...
Oh, please. Where exactly would you be right now if it weren't for me?
Kim...
Impaled on an argali, stuck down a crevasse?
I'm not saying you haven't helped, but this is no place for young girls.
Oh, of course. I forgot. You infiltrated the German camp all on your own.
Fine. My life's achievements I owe entirely to you. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Close enough. So your friend here can just head on down the mountain on his own. Sorry, nothing against you.
No problem.
Fine. Fine. Just stop yelling before you bring the whole German army down on us. But I'm warning you, This is not playtime. It's a very serious rescue mission. You'll do what I say, when I say it, and without complaining.
Deal.
You better get going, Thomas.
Okay. Good luck, you two. If I were in better shape, I'd be with you. Look after him, Kim. I'll head for northern India and contact Lord Weston from there.
Good luck, Thomas.
I don't think that's very safe. Guy could not even walk. Now he's going to drive a truck over these mountains. That to me is insane. You've got to be kidding me, right? He's just gonna crash.
Vehicle tracks. They must transport equipment here for lifting up to the monastery.
Okay, I see. I see.
The monastery where Richard disappeared. Damn, these Nazis sure do know how to organize and carry out an expedition. This lift was installed recently. It leads up to the monastery.
Well, how else are you gonna do it?
The diesel engine that runs the lift.
Oh god. Oh god, that's a lot of items on screen. Jesus. Past the monastery, to the road, to the camp, Kim, signposts. Oh boy.
The upper sign reads monastery. The next one points down the valley to the camp. The lower two point to the west. Berlin and, Venice?
What? Okay. So we still have these. Can I poke these signposts? Turn them around?
How is it that a tent peg is more multi-purpose than a penknife? I've levered the signs off the post. Now the Germans will never know how to get home.
Well, it might delay them a bit, which might be good. I could have totally missed that one thing, and I don't know. I don't know what that really achieved, but he did it, so...
A loading platform.
Pull a lever. I'm guessing that raises the... or lowers the freight thing?
Ah, this lever operates the hydraulics that raise the loading platform, but it's not doing me much good if I'm down here.
Well, there is a certain other person around. You know, I'm just pointing that out.
Hey, Kim.
Yes?
Please don't get in a mood. I do appreciate what you've done. I'm just worried about you.
I'm not a little kid anymore. I don't need a babysitter. Besides, I'm not in a mood. No, I'll stay right here like a good little girl and wait for your instructions. Just like you told me to.
Right. Then listen. I could use your help.
Well, well. How about that? Really?
Really. And you can start by stopping the Madam Act. We're supposed to be saving Richard.
Okay, okay. What do you need?
You see that container up there? If something's out of reach, it's worth having.
Need a leg up?
Tempting, but no. If you stand on that platform, I can lift you up there.
Yes, sir.
I don't think it would raise enough, but we'll see. Maybe if you hold the lever, then it will just keep going up.
Okay then.
Well,
Here we go.
Okay, that's enough.
what did you get?
Hey, you were right. This stuff will come in handy. It's some wood and a packet of white stuff. Sheesh.
Hey, I saved our lives with a bag of flour and a pumpkin not long ago, so don't be too hasty.
Oh, you're welcome then. I'll just go stand back over there so I don't bother the master at work.
Okay then.
I don't see a way to climb up there.
Wait, oil puddle. Engine
A
leaking.
puddle of oil from the hydraulics. That's more Gus's area than mine.
Okay, baking powder. Um,
According to the label, this is NaHCO3, which I think is a fancy way of saying baking powder. It dissolves in water to make a cleaning product. Maybe the Germans use it to clean their equipment.
Okay.
Wooden planks, 2 meters long.
Kind of lengthy. Okay, that might come in handy. I don't know what to do with the old puddle.
That's more Gus's.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just.
Okay, I guess the monastery's this way.
Fine deduction, Sherlock.
Yeah.
Look, there's the secret side entrance to the courtyard.
Well, given the liberal scattering of grenades all over the place, I'd say it wasn't so secret anymore.
So what do we do now? Can you disarm them or something?
Shh! Be quiet.
And? Anything to report today? Any special instructions?
No, nothing unusual. The chamber is still sealed. We'll probably have to blast tomorrow.
Oh, finally. It's not like the Countess to hesitate this long.
Be careful what you say. This job's going to require great care. If we overlook even the smallest detail, the mission might fail.
This should worry me? I'll be happy when the whole thing's over and we can go back home. I hate the winter. I hate the mountains, I hate night watch, and more than ever I'm beginning to hate you.
Well, if you hadn't failed your aptitude test, maybe you wouldn't have been assigned night watch.
You'd better watch yourself, Hagen.
Oh, I will. I'll watch myself all the way back to camp, where I will watch myself drink schnapps all evening, and then watch myself crawl into a warm, cozy bed.
Oh, good. You enjoy yourself. Try not to get caught in any avalanches on the way down.
Just remember to feed the dog. He hasn't eaten all day.
Yeah, I know how to do my job.
Good. Only a couple of guys on night watch.
So, how do we get in?
Don't worry. I'll think of something.
No doubt.
Dragon. Okay. Bird's nest? That's really big part of the screen. We got an eggshell.
A broken eggshell. Judging by its size, it must have come from a golden eagle or a Himalayan griffin vulture.
Okay.
Luckily, whatever monster of a bird built this is nowhere to be seen. From the speckling on the eggshell, I'd say it was a Himalayan griffin vulture. Probably.
Okay, so I'm guessing that considering I messed with the signs, that that guy is not gonna arrive in camp, and that'll help us down the line. I'm just curious, what if I hadn't done that, because it was quite a random thing to do, but yeah, what if that cutscene would have happened or not, or I don't know.
I can't go 10 yards around here without almost falling into a crevice. Crevasse. I meant crevasse.
It's less than 4 meters to the other side. But it's the distance to the bottom that's really worrying me. No daredevil stunts for me today. Well, maybe just a few later on.
Realistic approach.
A figure of a dragon carved into the wall.
Quite accurately so, actually.
The dragon's foot extends from the rock face a little. I can't reach it from here.
Can you reach it with the... No, you can't.
Planks only reach about halfway across.
Yeah, that's true. Can you glue them together, though? No. Okay. Well... Tripwires, grenades, drain.
It's a small drain.
Can you place the planks on the drain?
The plank should just about reach the drain from here.
So that way you can kind of cross.
I still can't reach it.
Well, you can reach it with the plank if you hold
Perfect. Let's get over there.
Oh yeah. That is dangerous as fuck. Never. No, never would I do that.
These wires are connected to the detonators on the grenades. Poison gas grenades. Lots of them.
I am also wondering what gap? What gap? I was like, wow, that's tiny. I'm also still wondering what the road area was.
There's a small opening. Looks man-made. The opening's too narrow to get a hold. But if I give the stone a knock... Yep. It's certainly hollow back there.
Well, put the 10-pack in there.
Let's lever open this rock and take a look inside. Wow.
Nice.
What do we have here?
Wooden wheel. What?
It's a wooden wheel mounted on an axle deep in the rock. There's a slot in the front here. I can't get a good grip on it.
Again, 10-pack? No. Would have been too much for a 10-pack. Yeah, I agree. Prayer wheel?
It's a metallic prayer wheel engraved with odd markings. It won't spin anymore. Maybe it's jammed or frozen, but that's odd. The metal feels strange somehow. It's warm to the touch.
What? In this weather? In what? That's kind of crazy. I don't know what to do with that though. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do with this. That won't open, obviously, but just to have clicked on it.
It won't budge. This must be the side entrance to the courtyard that Thomas mentioned.
It must be, yeah. Well, to the crossroads, I guess. And to the
Note
road.
to self. Rescue Richard first.
Damn. Okay. Can we go to the camp?
Pretty sure we just escaped from there.
Okay, so the only thing we really got was the eggshell. And I have no fucking clue what to do with that. Use the signs on the oil puddle. I'm just gonna baking powder? No, it becomes a cleaning solution with water, so oil wouldn't do it any good, I think. Eggshell? Apparently we can use the eggshell on the
I'll
oil.
try to collect some oil in the eggshell.
Okay. Put baking. No. Glue on there? No. What the fuck?
I filled the eggshell with oil.
Maybe we have to get the engine going with that? Is that what we're supposed to do?
Even if I could reach it, I wouldn't want to switch it on. We don't need any attention from the guys guarding the monastery.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Kim?
Think I'll give her a minute to cool off. Women.
I don't think cooling off is a real issue here. Well, is there anything I've missed? Wooden wheel, prayer wheel. Maybe I have to pour the motor oil on the prayer wheel? No. No, thought that would have been weird. Well, damn. What am I supposed to do with this? I'm just now trying everything on everything, which is, again, bad. Now, I gotta do something with the prayer wheel, but at least that's what I think. It's warm to the
It won't
touch.
spin anymore. Maybe that's odd. The metal feels...
Metal that's warm to the touch.
It's a metallic prayer wheel engraved with odd markings.
Hmm. What am I supposed to do with that? What the fuck am I supposed to do with the baking? Yeah, I don't know.
A figure of a dragon.
I don't know.
The main gate.
Yeah, 2 guards.
Luckily, whatever monster of a bird built this is nowhere...
We've been through that. Just to make sure I can't pour the oil over the grenades or anything, because that would be kind of silly. Of course I can't. Poking the grenade is probably a horrible idea, but...
Does this count as desecration of religious artifacts? Come to think of it, I did fall down a crevasse immediately after sealing those incense sticks.
What are you... It's a magnet.
Whoa. There's a strong magnetic pull on this prayer wheel. Only, I'm pretty sure this tent peg is aluminium. So that doesn't make sense. Done. I've got it.
Yeah, you've got something, but... yeah, use that on the wooden... No, we don't even use that on the wooden wheel. Okay. Now what? I don't know.
That's strange. The surface of the prayer wheel is lukewarm despite the cold. And it's no ordinary magnet. It attracts all kinds of metals.
Wouldn't that also attract grenades, though? I don't know.
This must be the side entrance.
Yep, sure it is. Okay, we've got... Let me just... No. That one combined with anything? What do we need for the wooden wheel thing? What shape is that even?
I can't get a good grip on it.
No, we need to jam something in there or something. At least, that's what I think. Can we move further to the left or something? Move the camera? Nope. Okay, is there... Oil puddle, lift, engine, platform. That's it. Can we use that on the engine? No? Yeah, okay, I'm feeling kind of stucky again. That sucks.
These wires are connected to...
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Oh, use a sign and... Okay.
Maybe one of the signs would fit in the wheel slot. Great. That makes for a good handle. The sign makes a decent makeshift handle.
But is it strong? Strong enough.
I've got it turned a little, but I can't get the handle any further round. It's only part way open. It might close behind us.
So, use the prayer wheel to block it? No. Supposed to glue it then? No. Would be funny though.
This must be the side entrance.
Yes, yes, yes. Do we...
It's only part way open.
It's part way open. Yes. Now what though? Can't go in it.
It's only part...
You won't do that because it might close. Use one of the other.
I'll stick a wooden sign in this